I am so proud of this week. I had one loss and one win, but it's not even about that. It's about me being able to actually control myself, having this feeling that I was able to talk myself through my emotions. So I'm very proud of that, and that's something that I want to keep doing. On Monday, I didn't take anything. I just saw this trade, but the stop loss was way too big for me to take this trade. It would not have been a win, probably be a break even because it went past the 1-1 and I would have dragged my stop to like break even. Equal highs was right here. I was actually expecting it to tap the equal highs and then go down, but it did not. So 15-minute was right here. Liquidity was taken at 9:30. There was an SMT with ES, and then the CISD right here got tapped into. I didn't take it because the stop loss was too big, like I said. I did take a paper trade on Monday, and I was this trade. I just took a quick 1-1 to the equal highs again because I really believed that we were going to take these equal highs, but it first wanted to like come down to this fair value gap. I don't know which fair value gap it is, but liquidity was taken and it was there was an inversion right here with an order block. I took this trade when the inversion fair value gap got inverted, and for a quick 1-1 on paper trading, but it would have hit full TP. It was just a quick trade. It was also not at the time that I usually trade. So that was Monday. On Tuesday, I did take a loss on my Lucid account. We were in a 4-hour fair value gap and liquidity was taken. There was a beautiful SMT. I really believed that we were going to this 4-hour fair value gap with these equal lows before going higher, but we did not do that, and I actually really believed in this trade, and this was the first time that I actually took a trade that I was like, I really believe in this, let me just take it. I was talking myself through all of the emotions, and I'm still so proud of this trade. I saw everything that I needed to see. This got inverted. It was retesting this order block, was SMT, CISD in a 4-hour fair value gap. Wanted to come to this one with taking these equal lows and then go higher because I was bullish for that day. Me talking to myself and really guiding myself through all of my emotions is what I am most proud of. That's why I was not mad about this trade. What is really weird is that when I take a trade and it's a loss and I see somebody else taking that trade, it gives me that, okay, other people also saw it. So I still don't have that trust in myself enough. I took this loss and I saw everything, and just because somebody else took the same loss, all of a sudden it's okay. I think that's weird. I don't know why that is, but I was not the only person that took this trade and I didn't even care. I was like, wow, this is the first time that I actually did what I needed to do. So on Thursday it was a setup and that was the loss. On Wednesday I took a win, and I am also proud of this trade, not because it won. I was still hesitating. I still was there. I was like, okay, am I sure? But I was guiding myself through the emotions. Like, okay, I'm feeling this discomfort. I'm feeling that I'm hesitating a little bit. I'm starting to think a little bit more. It's okay. I was guiding myself through my emotions and saying, it's okay. I did see everything. Get in the trade. I know it's feeling uncomfortable. And my heart was going so fast. And I was like, it's okay. It's gonna hit TP or it's gonna hit stop loss. It's okay. And I was sitting in that discomfort. And that's what I'm gonna keep doing because I need to show myself that it's okay to be in a trade. You know? And I was saying, like, if I was on paper, it would be different. So liquidity was taken. There was no SMT. And I believed in this one because before everything happened, I already said, okay, I see this 15-minute fair value gap. I want this and this and this to happen. And it happened except for the SMT. So the 15-minute fair value gap, liquidity was taken, and there was a 15-minute rejection block that got created and it tapped back into 50% of that 15-minute rejection block. Yeah, so after inverting this little tiny inversion, I was like looking, okay, what is it gonna do? It was around a new 50-minute open. So I was looking like, okay, what is it gonna do? And it started to reject off of this 50% level of that rejection block, and I took the entry right here. Going to the first liquidity, I wanted to see what it was gonna do here because my 102 was right here. But ES tapped its buy side that I was looking for, so that's why I was really cautious around here and seeing it rejecting it. I was going slower, rejecting it. So I made the decision to get out of the trade because I was already thinking like, okay, ES tapped its draw on liquidity. What is it doing? But I found this fair value gap very important. So I wanted to see what it was doing at fair value gap 2. And that rejection, I was like, with tapping ES draw on liquidity and the fair value gap, I was like, okay, I'm getting out. It was a good decision. I would not want to be be in this trade until it hits TP. So that was my win for Wednesday. On Thursday, I took a paper trade because it was before a bank holiday and it was NFP. The truth is that this paper trade, I missed this fair value gap in my analysis completely, the 50-minute and the 1 hour. But I did see it on ES. So I don't know what went wrong. I did not see that. I did see the 1 hour order block, but I love fair value gaps. So it tapping into the 1 hour order block didn't give me enough conviction to take it on my Lucid account. I saw the SMT, I saw the SMT right here, liquidity was taken, and it wasn't that 1 hour order block. But it did not give me that conviction. But how it was reacting was so beautiful and something that I see a lot. Let me say it like that. I really believed in this trade, even though the 1 hour order block was not convincing to me. I wish I would have seen the 1 hour fair value gap, because it tapped into it beautifully. And I took a 1-to-1 because after it closed below here, like with this displacement creating that CISD, taking these equal highs right here, I was like, I'm not liking it anymore. So I got out of the trade, and I already said that I was really like looking at what was going to happen at these equal highs right here. I was actually expecting us to take these equal highs right here, but that's why when the CISD got created, I said, okay, I'm going out. It was me setting conditions to get out of the trade and not getting out of the trade just because I was scared. That was very important to me too. I didn't know what price wanted to do at this point. I saw this CISD tab beautifully, but I was like, I'm not doing that. So this was Thursday, and Friday was a bank holiday, so I didn't even look at the charts, and I'm happy that I didn't because price was actually ugly. This was my week, and like I said, I'm very proud of this week. I'm gonna keep doing this, guiding myself through my emotions and setting conditions to get out of a trade, not just getting out of the trade because I'm scared, because I think that no, this is the reason why I'm getting out. This is my trading recap for this week. Thank you for watching this video.